After more than a decade of waiting, the masters of parody are finally back. Scary Movie 2026 has officially hit the screens, and it is everything fans have been betting for. The franchise that defined early 2000s comedy has returned to a landscape ripe with new horror tropes to tear apart. From elevated horror to viral jump scares, nothing is off limits. Today, we are breaking down why this reboot isn't just a nostalgia trip, but a massive comedic powerhouse that proves the Wayans brothers' legacy is stronger than ever. Let's dive into the screens and the laughs. What makes Scary Movie 2026 feel so authentic is the return of the original architects. Marlon, Sean, and Keenan Ivory Wayans are back at the helm, bringing their signature brand of physical comedy and sharp satire. This installment bridges the gap between the classic slapstick of the first two films and the high-speed humor of the social media age. The chemistry between the cast is electric, making it feel like they never left. It is a true homecoming for the kings of comedy that reminds us why they dominated the box office for years. The best part of any scary movie is seeing which blockbusters get roasted. In this 2026 edition, the writers target the elevated horror era. We get hilarious parodies of Megan with a dance-off that goes horribly wrong, and a terrifyingly funny take on the Smile entity. Even the claustrophobic tension of Barbarian is turned into a chaotic basement chase that had the entire theater roaring. By taking these serious, high-concept horror films and injecting them with pure absurdity, the movie manages to be both a critique and a celebration of the genre's latest trends. Scary Movie 2026 perfectly captures the insanity of our digital age. The plot revolves around a group of influencers who are being stalked by a killer who only attacks during TikTok live streams. The movie skewers influencer culture, viral challenges, and the obsession with clout at any cost. There is a particularly funny scene involving a "don't breathe" challenge that ends in a fart joke. Classic Scary Movie. It is rare for a movie to tackle internet culture without field aid, but this film hits the mark with razor-sharp precision. If you were worried that 2026 would be too soft, think again. The film doubles down on the R-rated, no-holds-barred humor that made the first movies famous. It balances meta-humor, where characters acknowledge they are in a reboot, with the gross-out gags we've come to expect. The timing is impeccable, with jokes landing every 30 seconds. Whether it's a visual gag in the background or a sharp one-liner, the movie demands multiple viewings just to catch everything. It's a masterclass in relentless comedic pacing that keeps the energy high from start to finish. One thing that stands out is the budget. Scary Movie 2026 looks phenomenal. It mimics the cinematography of the films it parodies so well that you might mistake it for a serious horror movie during the first few seconds of a scene. This high production value makes the eventual comedic payoff even funnier. The special effects for the various monsters and kills are top-notch, blending CGI with practical effects to create some truly bizarre and hilarious visuals. It's clear that the studio went all in to make us the biggest entry in the entire franchise. In an era of elevated horror where every movie is a metaphor for trauma, Scary Movie 2026 is the breath of fresh air we needed. It reminds us that horror can be fun, ridiculous, and downright stupid. The film serves as a much-needed release valve for the self-seriousness of modern cinema. Audiences are flocking to theaters because they miss the collective experience of laughing at the absurd. It's not just a movie, it's a cultural event that signals the return of the mainstream parody genre, proving that laughter is still the best response to fear. So, what's the final word? Scary Movie 2026 is a triumphant return to form. It's loud, it's gross, it's offensive, and it is absolutely hilarious. Whether you are a diehard fan of the originals or a newcomer looking for a good laugh, this is a must-watch. We are giving it a solid 9 out of 10 for its creativity, cast chemistry, and perfect timing. The franchise is back, bigger and better than ever, and we can only hope this leads to a whole new era of parodies. Go see it in a crowded theater for the best experience. The Ghostface is back, and he's funnier than ever.